Okay, so this is part 3 of To the Bidder Goes the Moon, part 5, the Fake Lustre. But it is Shelley who finds herself down on the main street and a highly visible target. Now where did that ship go? Stupid question. As Shelley runs for her life down the high street, the gun-shaped Danat ship continues its pursuit, ripping up the concrete slabs besides the canine's legs. Shelley, can you hear me? Yeah, but how? Through the communication device built into your belt buckle. I tune myself into your wavelength so we can always be in contact. If anyone was ever on the same wavelength as me, Irv, it was you. Touching. Just don't get caught talking to your navel. Hey, this is space. I've seen creatures talk out of there. Do you want me to save you or not? Take the next left and head for the big building at the end of that road. We're setting up a surprise for our visitor there. And oh yeah, this is only going to work if you get that Danat to follow you. I don't see that as a problem somehow. Shelley follows Irv's advice, and as she reaches the forecourt of the desired building, an ear-shattering explosion cracks the world, and the building in front of Shelley begins to collapse in her direction. Nice plan, Irv. What's the second part? Having me shot? With all the energy she has left, Shelley dives out of the way of the zillion tons or so of crumbling building. While the speeding ship behind her gets caught up in the crushing rubble and ends up being buried underneath what was once a grand hotel. As the dust begins to settle, the exhausted Shelley is reunited with her Danat defeating gang. If I'd have known that was going to be your plan, Irv, I would never have agreed to do it. That's why we didn't tell you. Maybe next time we could take them out with the 100 or so Yeeple freighters we still have left at our disposal in the underground hangars. Next time I have ships nipping at my heels and buildings falling on my head, Trenel's in charge, okay? Later on, and the conspiring foursome find themselves a room not quite so perforated as the one they were forced to leave. When Irv returns from our poor ship with a standard issue camouflage belt, I'll disguise myself as a Yeeple, take a transport over to Ockledram, and offer my life to be spared in return for the whereabouts of the Yeeple who just took out the scout ship. That's you, Trenel. I'll throw the rest of us in as a bonus. You do realise that once you've told them where he is, you'll be executed too. Of course, but by then, I plan to have followed Trenel's directions, set the self-destruct in motion, and be halfway back here. I don't know, you only just got out of the way of that building. Yeah, but now I'm warmed up. Guess who I'm supposed to be? Stop playing around with that belt, Irv. And how do you know what Rover looks like these days? The last time you were anywhere near him, you were a mindless probe. Are you kidding? Have you seen how many posters of that robot, Irv, has on his room's wall? So soon, a newly Yeepleized Shelley takes a freighter over to the occupied Ockledram and offers her complete surrender. That's right, you can take me prisoner in return for the whereabouts of the Yeeple soldier who just took out your scout ship. His alien pals you're also after won't be too far away from him. Why would you do this? Turn traitor on your own race, a race we helped push to the brink of extinction. I'm the second to last of my species. Without making a deal with you, I probably wouldn't last the evening. What do you say? How do we know you're not the equal we seek, and are now just trying to save your own hide by sending us on a false chase? p.a.w made these guys a lot smarter than the chew-ops I see. What's with all the questions? Have we got a deal or not? Okay, lying or not, if you want to turn yourself in, then we'll accept. Transmitting your landing coordinates now. Oh right, there. I remember where that is from earlier. What did you say? Nothing. You must be picking up stray transmissions. I must be too, to have said that out loud. The still disguised Shelley lands her craft and is escorted into the ruins of Orkle Dram by the science-created assassins. So where were you when we were torching your people? And how come you know the specific whereabouts of this fugitive Yeeple and his friends, huh? Not quite so chatty as when you were bargaining for your life, are you? Take it to solitary. A couple of days left on its own, without food or company, should get it talking again. Don't be too put off by the name. It's only called solitary because you're our only prisoner. Okay, leave it there. Carry this on in part 4. So I'll see you all on that one.